Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying.
What's good, man? It's your motherfucking boy Jiggy Smalls, man. My Black is Different podcast, man. Leader of the AMH boys, man. America's Most Hated. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And today, we embark on a video that I've actually been thinking about making for about a few years now. YouTube was never my platform. Facebook was. But I think I like this better now. Well, until I start getting big and then they start demonetizing videos and shit, but I don't give a fuck because I'm not doing this for money anyway. So, now like I was saying, the Tommy video, the fall of Tommy Sotomayor, in my opinion, I didn't bash him. Far from it. Had a couple disagreements of things he did. As far as bash him, no. Now this video may be completely fucking different, because I don't care for the nigga. I don't care for QueenzFLIP. And as by the end of this video, you will realize why I don't care for the nigga. So, you niggas probably got introduced to QueenzFLIP from doing this little podcast, flip the script bullshit. I got introduced to QueenzFLIP from battle rap. Now, in my opinion, he was just a URL groupie. Point blank period. Ultimate Rap League groupie. That's all he was. They say he was a rapper or some shit like that, and never heard none of his music, never want to hear none of his music, and I'm glad he stopped rapping. So, now let me get to the point. So he started doing this podcast. He got into it with a battle rap blogger named from a fan's point of view. Him and the fan's point of view was going back and forth, whatever. Now, the only reason I'm coming up with this conclusion that I'm coming up with, that I'm about to get into right now, is because when this first happened, I heard both sides of the story. I go with who's more believable. Okay? So, from what I got from it, and now you can go search for these videos and find them yourself and come up with your own conclusion. But what I got from it was, they were going at it. QueenzFLIP, like, on some fake nigga shit, patched it up with the nigga. Oh yeah, come to the studio, yada yada yada, I'm gonna give you an interview, yada yada yada. When the nigga got there, QueenzFLIP tried to fight him. He beat QueenzFLIP ass. He beat QueenzFLIP ass. And now, you can, this is not, like a majority of this is not he say, she say. A majority of this you can see. You didn't see the fight outside, but they did take video of what happened in the studio, which is what I'm about to get into. So, he beats QueenzFLIP ass. Once again, the fake nigga shit. Oh yeah, you got it, bro. Whatever. From a fan's point of view, it's fucking stupid. The nigga already lured you there to fight you. So now you're gonna let him lure you upstairs, cause you think everybody's real. Niggas is not real. Okay? This dumb nigga goes upstairs. So they in there. QueenzFLIP looked like he got beat up. Then all of a sudden, after probably like a minute, maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes, some shit like that, you hear somebody, and then they start coming into the camera view. Now it's FLIP and it's fucking my fan's point of view sitting there. You can see them on the camera. So my fan's point of view looks up like, nah, what happened? Dude swings on him. You know what happened? That's why this nigga's a snake. First, you lure the nigga there, making you think he gonna give you an interview. You didn't. You did that just so you could fight him, and you got your ass whooped. Then, when you got your ass whooped, you went and called your cousin, nigga. Probably told him some bullshit. That's why when he came up there on that rah-rah shit and just said what he said and swung on the nigga. You a bitch ass nigga for that. That was when I first stopped liking this nigga. Or fucking with what he was doing. Then, the nigga went and did some other shit. This is the shit that shows how snaky, how manipulative he is, how the niggas that think they his friends, that he interviews on that podcast, that if you think you're his friend, you're not his friend, my nigga. You're his bag. He uses you niggas to get to the bag, nigga. That's all he cares about, okay? So, I said, all right. I started seeing him talking to Bloods, like New York Bloods. And these was, the niggas that he was talking to was basically probably 2 generations of Bloods before me. Or some of them may even had been 1 generation of Blood before me. You know what I'm saying? When I was actually gangbanging. So, these niggas wasn't in the streets when I was gangbanging. They was in Rikers. So I want to hear these stories. Listening to them. Watching them. Like, okay. Then, he ended up doing the show. There was a whole bunch of Blood members up there. A whole bunch of these old head Blood niggas up there. So, I'm looking, and I'm like, I don't know about now, but back then it was different rules. Like, you had to present yourself in a certain kind of way. Like, we weren't... First of all, let's get one thing understood. When I was gangbanging as a teenager, you're not putting me on camera. Because I know it's a crime to be a gang member. Because it is a crime to be a gang member. If you get locked up, and somehow they figure out you're a gang member, they gonna put a gang jacket on you. A gang jacket is the worst jacket to have. And the reason I say that is because when you do get back out on the street, anytime a police check you or stop you or search you and they get your ID and they run your name, it's gonna come up that you're a gang member. So now, let's say they didn't even search this, ask you for your ID. Now they have every grounds to search you. And if you in somebody's car, they have every grounds to search that car just because you're a gang member. So, with that being said, I'm looking at these old weird niggas. Looking at these old weird niggas. They up there sloppy. Not every one of them. It was a big light-skinned dude. I can't remember his name. But he was sitting there and he looked like he was aggravated. He wasn't fucked up or none of that. He looked like he was aggravated, but he a real nigga. So it looked like after I'm going to say something to these niggas, I'm not going to do it on camera because they juiced up. And that camera may put batteries in niggas' backs. You know what I'm saying? And they already got us up here looking foolish and stupid. This supposed head Blood nigga, I can't remember his bum ass name, but if you want to watch the QueenzFlip video, go watch it. The one where he got all the Blood niggas on the couch. Now, this nigga that's supposed to be one of the big dogs, he up there shit-faced, sloppy drunk. Acting a motherfucking fool. Acting stupider than a motherfucker. Niggas get violated for shit like that. Niggas get, I guess you call it DP, which we ain't say no shit like that, because the only DP a nigga like me know is, you know. And I don't know it personally. That's not my forte, but that's the only, when I hear DP, that's what pops in my head. So, after that, I'm like, this nigga here, this nigga ain't on shit. This nigga did that shit, still put the video out, making these niggas look like dumbass clowns, just for financial gain. But all these niggas was sitting there, oh yeah, Flip, you know who my guy Flip, you know who my brother Flip, you know who my homeboy Flip. He using you stupid ass niggas. So, with that being said, later on, like later down the line, I got a homeboy that knows him personally. So, now I ain't gonna say his name, and niggas know I keep it 1,000. I don't sugarcoat nothing for nobody. The nigga a clout chaser. And I ain't talking about QueenzFlip, I'm talking about my homeboy. He a clout chaser. He got on QueenzFlip little Instagram shit, They did a video, whatever, just so he can get a little bit of clout. Let QueenzFlip talk to him crazy like he was a fucking little boy. Then after that, he started backtracking and doing a lot of weird shit. My homeboy. So I'm just like, this nigga's on some bozo time. Like, niggas, like the song go, nigga, they do anything for clout, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And they disguise it. Everybody want clout now. What is clout, though? In this day and age, what does clout mean? In this day and age, clout just means attention. These niggas want attention like whores. Okay? So, he's doing that. I never tell my man, oh, you shouldn't do that shit, because that's him. You want the clout, he gonna give you the clout. But the way he give you the clout, you may not want it. Because he gonna have you out here looking foolish. Now, the last thing I seen before niggas deleted my Instagram was this nigga going back and forth with some fucking little niggas who are gang members. And these niggas is saying wild shit that you'll get locked up for. And I'm just sitting here like, but you niggas is gangsters and you niggas is gangbangers. This the reason I stopped gangbanging. We not from the same cloth, my nigga. We not from the same cloth, my nigga. Moving forward. So, boom. Now he starts doing videos on Chicago. Now he starts doing videos on gang violence and shit like that. And I'm sitting here like, yo, this nigga has no dignity nor any morals. He don't give a fuck. He'll do whatever he got to do to get that money. I'm going to tell you how. This nigga, I guess he got a little deal with caffeine. You want to know what this bitch ass nigga started to do? Anybody who watched QueenzFlip faithfully. If I'm lying, I'm flying. See, I don't watch this nigga faithfully, but I'll check in time to time to see what dumb shit he talking about, then click the shit off. If I'm lying, I'm flying. When he got that little bullshit caffeine deal, what the fuck did he start doing? He started doing the show on caffeine. Still playing it on YouTube. You can hear the audio, but the screen was blacked out. Come on, my nigga. You gonna alienate your fan base, because your fan base is YouTube. Your fan base is not caffeine. A good percent of your fan base is not going to download a whole nother app just to watch you. It don't matter if this shit free. It don't matter. YouTube is convenient for them. But you're such a greedy money whore that instead of either trying to build your own platform, you'll let some other motherfuckers use your platform while at the same time you alienating your fan base. You fucking fat, goofy, ugly moron. You dirty bitch. You a dirty bitch, Flip. Point blank, period. You ain't stupid. You not going to respond back to me. Because this is not a battle you're going to win, my nigga. You still see Tommy ain't say shit. And I'm not going to sit here and, oh, well, because you know he probably ain't seen my video. That nigga seen my video. As many views as that motherfucking video got, he seen my goddamn video. Okay? But it's different when you come in. See, man, I'm a nigga from the streets, nigga. I'm from the streets, nigga. I used to go to the projects just to go hang out, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? I done been with killers in multiple states, nigga. I done been locked up with killers, nigga. Like, fuck is like, I'm not one of them niggas, bro. So now let me continue. So now he start talking about gang violence and all this other shit. Start doing the reports and all this other shit. I'm sitting here like this bozo ass nigga is using tragedies for clout now and financial gain. And the reason I say that is because the same niggas who will do shit like that won't organize what they used to do in the 80s. What they used to do in the 80s, man. They used to march and shit for like remember they had that whole campaign of stop the violence and shit like that? He won't organize nothing like that. But what he will organize is a bunch of old niggas getting in a ring and fighting. We don't care about you old niggas fighting, bro. We don't care. You thought niggas was gonna buy tickets or pay-per-view to see that shit? I don't need to see the numbers, because I know the answer. Because don't nobody give a fuck about that shit. Except for dumb niggas who like that dumb shit that Flip talk about. Now, he could use his clout and he could use his platform to do this, but he can't use his platform for a Protect the Children protest. He can't use his platform to host a gun drive where people come bring their guns there and they're not arrested or none of that. He's not going to do that. He just going to do like Tommy Sotomayor. He going to do like Tauheed Nasheed. He going to do like all these other niggas and just sit there and talk and not use their platforms for the greater good. They only use their platforms for the greater good of their pockets, my nigga. This is the downfall of QueenzFlip. QueenzFlip can't tell me about being no hood nigga. Ask QueenzFlip what his mother does. Ask QueenzFlip what his father does. That nigga ain't no hood nigga. That nigga didn't get it out the mud. Facts. Ain't his mother like the prime minister of the Virgin Islands or some shit like that? Or some shit I don't fucking know. But she's some shit like that. So why do you feel that you could speak about all these hood issues? Why do you feel that you can have all these drug dealers and gang members on your platform trying to you make it seem under the guise that you're trying to help them because niggas need to hear their story, when in all actuality you're using it for financial gain. That's what you're doing. You're not doing it to help shit. A majority of them old niggas that you have on your show talking about the shit they used to do back in the day, we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. You're not doing it now, nigga. And if you tried to do it now, you wouldn't be able to do what you did before, nigga. QueenzFlip Flip the Script podcast is just the graveyard. It's the graveyard for niggas that, for washed out rappers that don't nobody give a fuck about. Washed out gang members that don't nobody give a fuck about. Washed out drug dealers that don't nobody give a fuck about. The only thing these niggas can talk about is the shit they was doing then. They get up there and they tell these gangster stories, but they won't tell you what they're doing positive now. See, I gotta carry my cross all the time. See, I know how can you say it? I helped. How can I say it? I know I helped contribute to gang violence in my youth. And I wear that. And every day I try to correct that by staying out the streets, by leading young males down a better path. You don't know how to fill out an application, I'm not going to make fun of you, I'm going to help you. You don't know proper job etiquette, I'm not going to make fun of you, I'm going to help you. That's the type of shit I'm on. You niggas just here for financial gain. And to alienate your fan base and to alienate the black race. I'm not having it. Okay? Do that shit on your own time. Do that shit with your own people, nigga. You look nasty. You getting all this money and you look nasty, nigga. Same dirty hats. You look nasty. You invite these motherfuckers on your show. When you gonna invite somebody on your show to talk about something positive? You went and got a new co-host. Instead of you going to get somebody who's either up and coming or somebody who deserves a shot to try to do what you do, no, you go get old ass Miss Jones. We don't give a fuck about Miss Jones. The only reason niggas cared about Miss Jones back in the day is because she was on the Star and Buck Wild show. It wasn't the Star and Buck Wild and Miss Jones show. We ain't give a fuck about Miss Jones. Now you got her, what you call them? Old bitches in the strip club. You got that burnt out whore up there. Get the fuck out of here. Get the the fuck out of here. We don't care about her. Now let's go to the clickbait titles, because now he's been having chicks up there, and he makes it seem in the titles like that they beefing, they gonna fight. Or he'll have a one of them funky dirty bitches up there, and the video picture before you click on the video will be the chick standing there with her ass out. Like, come on, bro. That's what you do with your platform. That's what you do with your platform. You feeble-minded asshole. You don't deserve anything you have, my nigga. See, niggas don't like me. I got friends that say I'm hateful. I'm not hateful, I'm real. I'm not gonna kiss your ass. I'm gonna tell you what you do and you don't deserve, nigga. I'm gonna tell you. Oh, who are you to say that? Who are you to say what somebody does and doesn't deserve? What the fuck you mean, my nigga? You know how many niggas is out here that deserve a shot, but these niggas won't give them a shot on their platform? Because they greedy? That's what it come down to. And these be the same niggas that'll sit there, oh yeah, because we need to stick together as black people and da-da-da-da-da. But they won't lend their hand to uplift another black man to help them get to the same status that they at. It's the downfall of QueenzFlip. I tell you like this. QueenzFlip show is not like Tommy's show. Tommy's show is funded by the old niggas. Like, basically, the old niggas fund that shit. Old niggas and racist. Because a chick, no, not a chick, somebody in one of the comments on the Fall of Tommy Sotomayor video, he said, that's the same thing I've been saying. Like, I have a feeling that a lot of the people who watch Tommy Sotomayor are undercover racists. And that shit made me think like, yo, this nigga he just said some shit. Because I wasn't even thinking about that. But he just said some shit. It's like the house nigga. They love when the house nigga talk about the other niggas. They love that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, back to QueenzFlip, man. It's like, his content is just horrible now. There's no elevation. It's like he's backtracking. He's backtracking. You're going live with Benzino. No one gives a fuck about Benzino. No one gives a fuck about Benzino. It's sad that Carly Rae, which she's hot trash garbage, my nigga. She not cute. She built like one of them worms from Men in Black. Like, fuck out of here. Like, and it's sad. It's so fucking sad that in this short time that she been in the spotlight, her career is already bigger than her father's. That's sad. And that's why I think he's kind of envious towards his daughter. But yo, we gonna put that nigga on the show. If you look on YouTube, they got police footage, nigga, of them having to go to his baby mother's house. and the cop having to kick him out. And it's not just one of these videos. It's like 3 or 4 of these different videos from different occasions. Anytime they fucking pull Benzino over or something, because he always doing some dumb nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna put a nigga, this nigga got shot by his own nephew. You gotta be a scummy bastard to get shot by your own nephew, my nigga. You never heard his nephew come out with no apologies. Nah, fuck him. He shot that nigga for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So, but back to QueenzFlip, man. It's like, it's the bottom of the barrel niggas that he be talking to. These niggas that have no substance. These niggas that have no solutions. These niggas just want to talk about the olden days. Like, get the fuck out of here. We don't care about your war stories, nigga. Because I keep it 100. See, I respect the young niggas. And the reason that I respect the young niggas is because, one, we are the reason that they are like that. But we don't take responsibility for that. We're the reason they're like that. See, last night I was watching, I be falling down these YouTube rabbit holes. So I end up watching like a lot of documentaries from like the 1969 and 1970 and 80s. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes they don't be documentaries, they be news reports. So I'll be watching them. I watched one from like 1995, 1996, around that area, around that era. And it was talking about gangster rap. I've never seen, and I'm gonna call them, I'm gonna use this terminology, and I don't know if it's the right terminology, but I've never seen so many conservative black people. Like, I've never seen that. And it shocked me. And I was like, none of them are using foul language. None of them are using ebonics. And it was a whole what you call like a whole group of them motherfuckers, whole bunch of them motherfuckers, big enough to do a protest, nigga. That's how many of them it was. And they were talking about how the music degrades women and men calling women whores, and this is gonna do nothing but end up bad, and it's gonna be detrimental to our community, and this and that, and yada yada yada. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, are they right? And then I thought to myself for a second, no, it's hypocrisy. Because the niggas in Guns N' Roses made a song about niggas and faggots. Nobody said nothing, and dumb black niggas still walk around with Guns N' Roses shirts on. So, with that being said, my point was, where is that at? Maybe they were marching for the wrong shit, but where are those people at? Are there no more of them? Are there no more people that I don't want to say upstanding citizens, because you can talk like me and look like me and still be an upstanding citizen, but are there any more people that carry themselves in that manner? I look at the QueenzFlips, I look at the Tommy Sotomayoras, I look at the Tashib Naheeds, the Brother Polites, and all this other stupid shit. I look at these niggas and I say, nah, it's not like that no more. And the niggas who open the door for shit like that is the Reverend Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton. They open the door for shit like that. See, Martin Luther King wanted equality. Dumb niggas wanted money. How long have they been hanging on to that shit for? Yo, we marched with King. We marched with Dr. King. Sound like them old niggas. Yeah, because we marched with the Black Panthers. And what the fuck did the Black Panthers do? And I'm not, don't tell me no shit that only lasted for a second. Tell me some shit that is still prevalent to today. No, nigga, the Black Panthers are a fucking joke. Antifa is a fucking joke. They're fucking jokes, my nigga. One of them stupid niggas went and shot theyself with a gun. Dumb, and not even purposely. Did it by accident. These the niggas that's gonna save the black race? I'm good. I don't want these niggas shouldn't even call themselves the Black Panthers. Because these niggas are just morons. Just dumbass niggas saying dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is the downfall of QueenzFlip, man. Now, I can't fuck with dude. Like, I can't fuck with him. He a weirdo to me. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit that he does, I don't care for. You're bringing these niggas up there that think they so smart when they not. They fucking stupid. These old drug dealers. Any nigga, even me, I went to jail. I got caught for the shit I was doing. And me getting caught, why? Because I'm a dumb nigga. I'm able to admit this shit. See, here's the problem with people. Instead of admitting that you did some dumb shit, and for a time you was a dumb person, and now you're trying to correct yourself and make it so you're not a dumb person anymore, instead of motherfuckers doing that, they rather live in their stupidity. They rather keep talking about their stupidity. Any of these drug dealers, at the end of the day, what do they have? Nothing. Nothing but war stories. Look at Freeway Ricky Ross. Tried to sue Rick Ross. Because he used your name? That's how broke you are, my nigga? Look at niggas like, look at any of them niggas that he had, QueenzFlip has on them goddamn shows. Any of them old drug dealers. A whole bunch of niggas with nothing. Just like them gang members. A whole bunch of niggas with nothing. Most of them probably still live in the projects. But we'll sit there and tell you these war stories like they actively in these streets gang banging when these niggas got 9 to 5s. They ain't trying to go back to jail. They ain't trying to go back to prison. Because they know the next time they go, it's over for them. But we give these niggas the platforms so they can tell these war stories. And when they tell these war stories, they end up encouraging minds to go down the route that they went down. I've watched a lot of these niggas shit. And at the end of their shit, it's no positive shit. No one sits there and go, well, yeah, that's what happened. And like, I regret that shit. If I can go back in time, I would have never did that shit because it was senseless. It was just wasted time. I wasted so much of my life doing the dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm trying to correct the dumb shit I was doing, and I'm trying to correct it by A, B, C, D, F, G. Don't none of them niggas do that. I watched the QueenzFlip caused them same old blood niggas that was getting up there acting a goddamn fool. He caused them same niggas to start infighting. You know where they started infighting at? Social media. Come on, bro. You breaking gang policy already right there. You breaking man code. Men don't do that, my nigga. Like, you in my gang, even if you ain't part of my set. If we not beefing like that on some killer be killed shit, my nigga, we talk away from everybody. And whatever problems we have, we put them on the table, my nigga. You want to shake, you know what I'm saying? You want to shake, you want to get it popping because of that person feeling some type of way or me feeling some type of way, then we get it popping. But after that's said and done, we move past the situation. These niggas going back and forth on Instagram like teenage bitches. Going back and forth on Facebook like teenage bitches. Who does that, my nigga? But see, I'm happy for niggas like that. I'm happy for niggas like that. Because without those niggas, I would have never realized how stupid gangbanging was. I would have never realized it. Because I needed to see them niggas like that. Because what a lot of niggas don't know, whether you a Crip, whether you a Blood, whether you a motherfucking GD, the beginning history starts out the same. Now, I can't speak for after the beginning history, but that beginning part is the same. And then once you start leaving that beginning part, it starts to differ. But from what I heard niggas say, and from the it's been so long, I can't remember what we used to call it, the codes. When niggas was learning the codes and the oaths and all that other shit, it was black power shit in there. We were supposed to do the right thing in school, become the doctors, the lawyers, the police officers. You feel me? We were supposed to do these things. That's what it says in these codes. But then it's some whole other shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm gonna tell you to do this, but I really want you to do this. It's hypocrisy. That's what made me leave it alone. See, I thank old niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? I thank them for that one thing. That's it. Making me realize how stupid gangbanging is by seeing how stupid they are. I don't want to be 45, almost 50 years old, acting like them stupid ass niggas. I don't want to be late 30s, almost to 40, looking like QueenzFlip. That nigga look nasty. Look nasty with them nasty hats on. But you getting all this money. That's the downfall of QueenzFlip, man. I don't fuck with the boy. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the boy. I don't like none of that shit he do, my nigga. I don't jack none of that shit, bro. I don't jack none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a quick little video, man. It's your boy motherfucking Jiggy Smalls. My Black is Different podcast. If you like the video, like it. You don't like it, thumbs down the motherfucker. You got a comment for anything that I just said, where I'm wrong, where you feel I'm wrong, right or indifferent, leave that shit in the comments. If you come in my comments with that bullshit, I will make time for you. I'm telling you right now. I'm not these other content creators. I don't feel I'm bigger than anybody. I will fucking make time for you. And I will make you look stupid, my nigga. With that being said, this is My Black is Different podcast. You know what I'm saying? The downfall of QueenzFLIP.